I actually visited one of my favorite places, 100 Famous Views of Edo, drawn by Hiroshige Ando, and what the scene is like now. The 015 Suwa Plateau at Nippori depicts the view from Suwa Shrine on Dokanyama on the south side of the current Nishi-Nippori station. Please take a look at the map that shows the height difference. The yellow part is the plateau and the green and blue are low. The place Hiroshige drew this time is Suwa Shrine in Dokanyama. I tried to put the viewpoint with red gradation. As you can see on this map, the black line at the eastern end of the yellow plateau is a cliff where the current JR railroad tracks run. To the east of it was an ancient cove with the sea extending far north. Human activities are also active, and Nakazato shell mounds have been discovered from around JR Ogu Station on the north side. This hill was gradually eroded over time, forming a steep cliff to the west. So let's check the actual position on the old map. At that time, this area was almost the residence of the Ukiyo-e or the Akita clan. Even now, it is a cliff with a considerable height difference, and I can imagine that the view would have been nice from long ago. From this hill, Hiroshige's viewpoint is shown in red gradation from the viewpoint looking toward the northeast. I put a modern map on it so that I can see the positional relationship. JR runs right under the cliff from southeast to northwest. Let's take a closer look at the actual picture from bottom to top. At the end of the cherry blossoms in the lower center, you can see people coming up from below with a folding fan. This slope is named Ukiyo-e and leads to Nippori village under the cliff. On the cliffs, people enjoy cherry blossom viewing on chaise lounges called shogi. To the left, you can also see the cake shop for entertainment. Beyond the cliff, on the right side, you can see a small village and a grove, but probably because the area near the current Mikawashima station and Mukia a little elevated, I imagine it was around that. The trees lined up on the brown gradation are probably the banks of Arakawa River. On the right side, the blackish mountain is Mount Tsukuba, and the mountain on the left is Mount Nantai and other Nikko mountains. In fact, even now, on a clear winter day, you can see these two mountains from around Akigase in the upper reaches of the Arakawa River, so it seems that you could see them well from Suwa Plateau. At that time, the people of Edo were popular because they could see such a wonderful view. I actually went to this place. This is the entrance to Suwa Shrine. On the right is Jokoji Temple, which was famous as Ukiyo-e Temple at that time. In the Edo period, he was a separate administrator of Suwa Shrine, but he was made independent by the Shinto and Buddhist separation ordinance, ordered to separate the shrine and the temple in the first year of the Meiji era. This slope is called Fujimizu-aka, and it is a steep slope that goes down to the west just after the entrance of Suwa Shrine. Of the many Fujimizu-aka in Tokyo, it is famous as the slope where Mount Fuji was visible until the end. A few years ago, the gray condominium in the center made Mount Fuji invisible, ending its history. This is the place that became the viewpoint of Hiroshige's paintings. This is a photograph of the northeastern direction from the precincts of Suwa Shrine. The hollow in the center is Hiroshige's painting, and it is Jizozi-aka where the common people of Edo with a fan climbed. This is a picture I took a little further, just before the cliff. It's strange that you can't see the ground at all. This photo is the one that raised the viewpoint on Google Map and forcibly included Mount Tsukuba. However, the mountains of Nikko will be cut off. I shrunk the top and bottom of this photo and covered it with the composition of Hiroshige's painting. When I put the photo in the frame, it looks like this. In the Edo period, when there were no tall buildings or towers like now, this kind of scenery would have healed the hearts of the common people of Edo.